DHS friends, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruslan Kashtanov. I'm international master and FIDE trainer. My teaching experience over 22 years. I worked as a coach not only in Russia. Actually, I'm living in St. Petersburg in Russia. I worked in Singapore a couple of years. A short time I worked in United Arab Emirates. So I work with different age groups from beginners and like 6 years old beginners till to adults and members of national team. And I have quite big experience in teaching, so and of course I have my own point of view to the methods of preparation. In our time is extremely important in time where like huge amount of information coming, a lot of books, a lot of new games. It's extremely important to highlight the main things. In my according to my experience, such things are technique of calculation. Of course, I will work with it a lot. And secondly, ending technique. You can see here ending technique. Of course, it's not only table endings, it's not only simple endings, it's like playable endings, yeah, more complicated endings. Third, typical positions of middle game. Such things like isolated pawn pair, pawn majority, pawn minority, pawn superior, Marathi structure, hedgehog structure, actually a lot what you modern player and future grandmaster have to know. Number 4, it's typical strategical methods. That's also kind of universal case, kind of universal ideas, what you can use in various openings and in various middle game positions. Number 5, you can see here methods of finding the moves. It's also kind of universal keys, what we can exploit in different positions, especially in situations where we're not so sure what to do. For example, if we're not that familiar with the structure. In this case, we can use universal keys, like universal algorithms of finding the moves. Of course, we work with opening. I usually give the openings via middle game. Middle game via opening, of course. And of course, we're trying to also build the base, build the opening to the stable middle game basement. Yeah. Today, actually, I would like to show you first pawn structure. What we start to take a look. It's a Marathi pawn structure, which can happen in various openings. Usually it's an accelerated dragon, but also, of course, like on the board now, it's from English Rubinstein system.